here spreading a message of hope for September, which is Suicide Prevention Month. Our guest, Tammy Joy Lane, veteran and mother and speaker and author. We've had you on the show before, and you have such a message of positivity that you're going to talk about in a second. And then also, he's the Suicide Prevention Clinical Director with Salt Lake City VA, Dr. Michael Tragakis. Thank you for being here, you guys. This is a very important topic.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Dr. Tragakis, you said something earlier that really struck with me about suicide. Maybe we don't know somebody who has had to do that in their lives, but a lot of us have been touched by it. What is just a general rule when we think suicide and how we can help?
Absolutely. Yeah, we really want to get the word out that suicide is everyone's business. So even though some of us may work at the VA, we really want to get the word out to the community that it's up to us to look for the signs of suicide. There are definite warning signs, things like depression, substance abuse, withdrawal. Ask the question. We want people to really ask and find out if somebody is suicidal, especially in the community. We want to validate what people are going through. And then, of course, we really want to expedite getting people to care. So we're disseminating something called SAVE training, and that's something that we offer at the VA and that we offer in the community as well.
Well, that's nice you have the acronym for it, the SAVE, and thank you for laying out what those bullet points are. We'll link you over at fox13now.com so you can see those, because they don't just work for veterans.
Absolutely.
It's the community at large. It's the people you care about the most who you are noticing are withdrawing a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. And this weekend we had the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention walk, and sadly more people than we'd like are touched by suicide. So our big task is to work together to make a difference.
Well, thank you for doing this work. That's really amazing that the VA in Salt Lake City has that department that you head.
Absolutely, yeah. And we really need help, so thanks for helping us get the word out.
Okay,
Thank you.
Tammy Joy Lane, we know that you have an amazing message for us on how we can help others. Why are you passionate about this?
So he's actually my therapist from the VA. I started out, that's how we know each other. And when my book came out, I called him and I said, my book's out, and he's just like, I'm kind of his poster child for like making it.
That's amazing.
Making it.
Success story, absolutely. And your book is called?
Putting the pre in appreciation.
I love that. So he's your therapist. You've overcome some obstacles.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing, and you want to help other people do the same?
Yeah, and one thing I want to remind people is look for people in transition, like death, divorce, any kind of big move, because that's when people are going to be kind of more susceptible to it.
Overwhelm.
Yes.
Overwhelm can do that. Stress.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really? That's
Yeah.
fascinating. And do you have any recommendations for how you've kind of overcome some of those thoughts or those sad moods where you don't have any hope?
So for me, I just would reach out to people and see how I could help them. And that's what we got to remember, is we have to let people help us and not just help them, because it doesn't feel good to like be needing help all the time.
Absolutely.
It's like call them and ask for help. If they're good at doing something, be like, hey, I know you're really good at this. Can you come help me? Because then they feel like they have something to offer and they have a purpose. But it's like that when you feel like I'm just needy all the time, it's more downward spiral.
Wow. So you're saying reach out to people you think are struggling and ask them to help you with their talent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not how can I help you, but help me.
That just turns it right on its head. That's amazing,
It
because
really
we
does.
need that sense of purpose to feel like life is worth living. Do you agree?
Absolutely, yeah. One of the big challenges we have is, especially with veterans, but everybody, there's a lot of stigma associated with mental health. There's people reluctant to ask for help. They don't want to be seen as a burden.
Should they be reluctant to ask for help?
They really shouldn't, and we really want to change the dialogue about this, because many people struggle with emotional struggles.
You're right, and saying that, you know, we have all personally probably had that battle, and you're having an event that can welcome people and start the dialogue. Tammy, you'll be speaking there.
Tammy's going to be speaking.
Will you
yeah.
tell us about that event? Oh, it's on my birthday, Wednesday.
We can tell. It's Wednesday,
vibes.
Wednesday the 18th, 6 o'clock at the VA campus. It's saving lives by asking and thanking people in advance. So really, Tammy's going to share a recovery story and help people sort of maybe learn vicariously from her.
Okay, well, once again, suicide is everybody's problem. Let's join together as a community. Thank you so much for
Absolutely.
being
Thank you
part
so
of
much.
this solution. You guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.